Welcome to the Garage Audit. I'm Ivan, and this is Thor Media. Today we're in St. Louis, Missouri, and we're going to be visiting Integrity Auto Detail. Steve and Brandon just opened the shop about 3 months ago. Beautiful shop, you'll see, and let's go inside and find Brandon. Brandon,
Ivan.
how are you this morning?
Very good. Nice
Excellent.
to see you. Thanks for coming.
Let me give you a microphone here, clip it on, and then we'll be able to hear what you're saying.
All set.
So Integrity Auto Detail, what subdivision of St. Louis are we in?
We're in what you'd call West County or the Central Corridor.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. And you opened, what, 3 months ago?
Yeah, just barely. In a few days, we'll hit 90 days open.
Okay, excellent. So the shop is still under construction, but very well done so far. That will eventually be the office?
Yeah, we like to have a little space where we can show off products, let people go through some vinyl books.
Yeah.
Or sit and wait, use a little Wi-Fi while we're putting finishing touches on work.
Good. And, so the reception area, we'll
Yes.
say. I like that the customer walks straight into the shop. Beautiful shop. Love the decor. It's white. It's white. It's white. It's white. So you can see what you're doing. Not a lot of natural lighting as well.
Yeah, blessed with a lot of windows and nice facing windows.
Right. Okay. So vehicle comes in. You've only got one door, which is that door there. So sort of limits the size of vehicle that you can play with.
We haven't had anything massive yet, but during the clean out, we definitely had a few really big vans pulling trailers, emptying this space out during the construction.
Own or lease?
We leased this,
okay,
actually from a family member. So
nice.
We know the landlord well, and that's a beautiful thing.
Excellent. Okay. Vehicle comes in. You've got your wash bay here. Were the drains existing, or did you guys cut these in?
The biggest hassle and headache by far in fixing up this building was installing drains, an oil water separator, a pump, and digging into the quarry. The ground is extremely hard, and we broke a lot of equipment along the way.
Okay, so this is a quarry.
Yes.
And what's interesting is the back room is actually underground.
Yeah. When we get to the back, you'll see that it's dug fully into the hillside.
Yeah. Cool. Size of the shop?
It runs about 6,500 square feet.
Okay.
And most of that is usable. Obviously, less our beautiful office space.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a ledge over there, but otherwise, it's all pretty functional.
Yeah. Nice. What was this building before?
It was operated as a paint business, so floor to ceiling, end to end, racks with paint cans.
Okay.
The gentleman had a wonderful business where he painted a lot of St. Louis, quite frankly, and
Yes.
ran a really big union crew of guys that would come in and out of here just to get paint.
Yeah.
So it had 30 or 40 years worth of leftover paint.
Okay.
And
so was it painted with leftovers?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. You have air conditioning, which is good.
We've got good HVAC. That was something that we had to add to.
Yes.
It wasn't necessary when it was the paint business, but we wanted to make sure our employees are comfortable and that when guests come, they say, wow, this is a really great environment. I know you're taking care of my car and your people, and that's important to us.
Yeah. No, nice and clean. You epoxied the floor?
We did.
Okay.
And specially chose this color flake to give just enough character and color to the floor so that you can have some depth perception and grip.
Yeah, good. The wash bay area, so vehicle drives in there, comes here, and just walk me through your wash bay area.
So we've got trench drains that run on both sides, which captures most of the water as we're spraying about. Sometimes we foam, sometimes we rinseless. It just depends on whatever we're feeling like, whether it's something a little bit more fun or a little more business-like.
Yes.
So we can contain that to this corner of the world while, even if we're polishing over there, doing a ceramic coating or putting on tint, you have most of the wet work and things like that, debris flying around contained in this area.
Good.
So,
okay.
We typically back it up to dry it after we've gotten most of the wet stuff off, whether it's being blown off with compressed air or with a towel.
Good.
And we can scoot it out of there and get it staged for the next step.
Yeah, I notice you've got a plethora of airlines everywhere, which is great.
Tons of air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Airlines are great. They're fun. Now over here, you've got your pressure washer up on the wall. What kind of pressure washer are you running?
We went with an AR
Okay.
Blue Clean. It's
Yeah.
been a really solid unit so far. Obviously, with 90 days putting it through its paces, it runs like a champ.
Okay.
Happy to have it up out of the way.
Yes.
Tucked behind that pole is a little bit of a hodgepodge of things, but obviously they're not under our feet
Yes.
and they're not at risk of being bumped by a car.
Good. No. Standard garden hose as well, just in case the pressure washer decides not to work one day.
Yep.
Okay.
We fully intend to have a backup plan.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Cabinets, I notice you don't have a lot of them around the shop. There's not a shelf full of products. That's great.
Yeah, relatively simple. When we got down to it, we don't need a ton of options. We need a few things that work really well that we know how they work in concert.
Yeah.
That's what we decided on.
Good. Perfect. The lighting, very nice as well. The insulation seems awfully thick.
Yes, it's as thick as a person can buy, we're told.
Okay.
And we said, when you get there, add a little more.
Okay,
just to
perfect.
make our one HVAC unit as efficient as possible.
Okay, so that HVAC unit is the whole shop.
Yes, it is.
So there's no distribution. It's literally central and
That's it.
okay.
Yeah. If we need to do something different, get a little mini split in the back.
Yeah.
Run a fan here and there, but otherwise, that's going to be capable of keeping it as comfortable as we'll need.
Okay. Good. Now in the back, we have the PPF vinyl tint area.
Yes.
So
Kyle's cave.
Kyle's cave, like that. Like that you have the door that you can close and separate.
Yeah.
A bit of an echo in here.
It is.
So this is the all concrete, basically.
Going to pick up a different sound wave, but usually it's filled with music. We just turned that down for you today. But
yes.
Otherwise, we kind of take turns picking music for the day. But
okay.
Oftentimes say, Kyle, your choice, man. You're in the groove. And
yeah.
So go to sound.
Good. So back here, Kyle has all his things. Nice mural on the back wall there.
Yeah.
With the company logo.
Yeah. It's beautiful work.
Who did that?
That's Kyle too.
Oh,
using
wow.
the creative side of his technical brain to project an image, stencil it out,
yeah.
freehand the fleur-de-lis part of it with a couple cans of paint. I think it turned out great. We really enjoy having it in our photos and as a backdrop, giving the shop some character.
Yeah, nice. In here, so basically Kyle's area, and then you've got the lunchroom.
Sure.
4 chairs.
Slash laundry.
Yeah.
Slash charging station.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And yeah, notice you've got the laundry, the folding table as well.
Yeah.
To keep those towels nice and folded. That's excellent. The Ego fan, how's that working for you?
We got a couple of Ego products that we'll use. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a safe fan.
Good.
Yeah, we try not to run a whole bunch of different systems, but that's one, whether it's drying the floor, cooling us off during a stressful install, letting it blow in through the door when it's 65 degrees and just a gorgeous day.
Yes.
Throw the fan around.
Okay. Good. Do any of these windows open?
They do not.
Okay.
They do not, but they are new. That was one of the major products. We had them all replaced.
Yes.
So they're pretty efficient.
Good. Yeah. Excellent. Primarily, I know you've only been open 3 months, but what is the primary service you're offering?
Well, it tends to be a pretty good balance. I'd say we've executed the most ceramic coatings.
Okay.
And that's maybe obvious, but the most likely thing where somebody comes in and has it done once and says, I'm bringing my toy car, I'm bringing my fun car, can you do my wife's Volvo?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, yes. So getting multiple services from customers that are repeating has been wonderful. But in terms of projects that take a lot of time and effort and material to complete, has to be full vinyl color changes and any bits of PPF project.
Right. So this vehicle started as a black Porsche?
It did. It's a 2014 911 Carrera 4S.
Okay.
I think it looks new.
Yeah.
Now. It looks like a newer, smaller, tidier vehicle.
Yeah. And it's vinyl wrap with PPF over top.
It is.
So full vinyl, full PPF.
PPF on the front, so front end, just to protect this particular car, but pretty much head to toe in a high gloss 3M 2080.
Okay, good. Let's go back into the other room where we have a little less echo and we can let Kyle work. Over here is your polishing stations.
Yep, set up for 3.
Okay.
If you need 1, you can go sideways. If you want to do a tint and a ceramic coating, we just we talk about it. We get organized. What space do you want? Which way would
Yes.
you rather face? And we have those kinds of options and flexibility.
Okay. Uh, work carts for everyone?
A little bit. It's very personal preference.
Yeah.
I like to work out of a cart and keep a hodgepodge of stuff. That's
Yes.
how my brain works. Steve's a lot neater, so my
Okay.
partner will have either no cart or the 2 things that he'll need for that project. And he
Yes.
tends to be more organized that way. And go, cool, that's your cart, that's my cart. Whatever makes you happy,
Yeah.
helps you get in a groove, and lets you do the job the best you can.
Perfect. From there, you mentioned Steve, your partner. You got Kyle. So it's just the 3 of you for now.
It is small
And
but mighty.
And then eventually, you have room to add more employees.
Absolutely. The
Yeah.
goal would be to keep each spot as busy as possible while
Right.
still allowing what the dream was for me and Steve: engage with people, build relationships, get to know them,
Yes.
fawn over their cars, talk about their next one, all those things that we like to do and want to bring as part of this experience. I think people can sense the passion, and we don't want to be stuck saying, I can't talk to you right now. I have to finish this polish or this coating.
Yeah. No.
So to free ourselves up to enjoy both applying and executing, and the sales, the marketing, and the relationship building, it's all things that we want to be executing all the time.
Okay. And here's basically the supply cabinets.
This is it.
So,
They're barely even full.
Yeah. Good. So what do we have in this one? Okay. So this is very minimalistic. This is great.
Everything you need and nothing you don't.
Yeah. Perfect.
A little bit of interior stuff, a couple pads as we wear through things.
Yeah.
Backup polishers.
Good.
I mean, and it's not rocket science completely. We have a few good things that we believe work really well almost in every case.
Perfect.
And then for the outliers, we add things here and there.
Yeah. Excellent. And then the other one,
This guy,
towels.
soft.
Yeah.
Swag bags to
Okay.
share some goodies with clients and customers. Backup, business cards. Usually, folks come through and say, "Hey, can I tell my friends?" Of course.
Yes.
And then we just had a couple of aftercare guides made. Really proud of. It turned out great.
Excellent.
So
Very
things that we can send people out with some professional touches that
Yeah.
maybe they're not used to after getting their car detailed.
Yes. Okay. And then if we go over there, I see there's another cart. What's the purpose of that one?
This is the space that we've more or less dedicated to interior work.
Okay.
So whether we want that done first or last,
Yes.
you can set a car here and still be able to come and go.
Okay.
2 sets of compressed air lines and a vacuum.
Yes.
If any debris is going to be blowing out, let's keep it as far from Kyle as possible.
Yes.
So as thoughtful as we could be, separating those workspaces.
Right.
We're not going to do any standalone interior work. So it's as part of our process. We won't let any car that's gotten a ceramic coating or PPF leave the shop without looking beautiful inside and out.
Good.
But the intent isn't to go and say, we're just going to do interior details for folks.
Right.
We want to build a comprehensive package.
Okay. But if a customer comes in, they want the interior done, you'll do it anyway.
There are absolutely outliers. We just don't lead with it.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. And lots of natural light as well. That's a great touch. It's hard to say, I'm going to find a shop with natural light, but you guys found one with natural light, so that helps.
We were 1 for 1 on looking at spaces, imagining what we could do with it and what it could be,
Yes.
having it become available, and being blessed enough that the landlord said, sure,
Cut my
jackhammer
floor.
some holes,
Yeah.
put in some pumps.
Yeah.
Let's really make some improvements in here. So we know we were both lucky and good to have that happen.
Yeah. Excellent. What's the future of Integrity Detail?
Eventually, if we are lucky enough to find more people like Kyle
Yes.
that are talented and driven and creative and want to work in an environment like this, there's obviously more space for both vinyl and PPF. And then as we grow, I don't know if there's ever a second location or mobile in mind, because this is where we want people to come and know that they'll see us.
Yes.
The idea is for us to have our hands on this business, literally and figuratively.
Yep.
Maybe even get our kids involved a little bit, whether it's marketing or summer work or referrals or a porter out to a dealership to pick
Yes.
up a PPF job. We want it to be our own little community right here where we live and go to church
Yeah.
and go to dinner in our community.
Perfect. Excellent. Um, for myself, a few things I would change in here. So just
Please.
to give you a few
Always
tips.
looking for advice.
Despite the fact that you've got all this natural light, you've got good lighting on the ceiling, you need more lighting. Especially in the polishing area, I can see where there'll be dark spots
Yeah.
on a vehicle.
Yeah.
So a lot more lighting up there. For Kyle, for PPF installation, that's up to him.
Yeah.
But painting his ceiling would help with dust control.
That we can do.
Because his ceiling, I noticed the floor is concrete. This, you painted the walls, but the floor and the ceiling are still bare concrete.
Mm-hmm.
PPF, vinyl, tint, dust is a negative, big negative.
Mm-hmm.
So covering those surfaces would help him.
Yeah.
And maybe a little more light. By painting them white, you'll get a little more light.
Absolutely, it reflects wonderfully.
Yeah. Probably, sometime in July, you'll be adding a mini split back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to start feeling it. St.
Well,
Louis
actually,
is
no,
coming for us.
that's actually carved into the side of the hill.
It is.
So being carved into the side of the hill, there's a good chance the temperature control will
We'll
automatically
be pushing cold air out of the cave into here.
Okay, yeah. So you call that the cave?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Just half joking.
Yeah, excellent. I noticed there's a full-length garage door, so you can separate the two halves quite
Sometimes
nicely.
if we're working on a high-end car like this and we're closing up shop at the end of the day, we're going to close the garage door. We don't have to have people looking through the window and wondering what fancy car is in there.
Yes.
But sometimes it's nice for photography, for marketing, to close the door.
Yes.
And sometimes it's wonderful to just catch a peek at the mural back there too. So
Yeah.
you can't go wrong.
Very good. Other than that, the epoxy floor, maybe having one of those little walk behind floor cleaners.
Oh, we got to get a scrubber.
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace, great place to look for those. They're not expensive and they'll save a lot of time. Because right now you're probably washing with pressure washer and a brush or something like that.
It's a tag team effort. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a little labor of love.
Yeah. When you've got 60 by 50 roughly.
It is. It's very close to that.
Yeah. That's a lot of space to cover with a brush. Yeah. Excellent. Washrooms are over here.
There are two.
Two?
Handicap accessible and one
good.
that we use for staff primarily,
Yeah.
so that the customer bathrooms are always perfectly clean.
Nice. Yeah. Good way of doing it. And parking outside.
A few labeled spots where we want to have customers drive their car immediately before one of us gets in to drive it inside.
Okay.
Love our insurance companies.
Yes.
And then we're blessed with a bunch of spots out here too. So,
okay.
But for the most part, we won't have things stack up out there. We'll bring in one car and that customer will get a ride or an Uber, or we'll give them a lift ourselves.
Yes.
Wherever they need to go.
Good.
So it's almost one in, one out in that very bespoke, do one thing great at a time kind of way.
Okay. So are there plans to get 5 or 6 employees in here, or that's not what you're after?
I think we have plenty of capacity to do exactly that with folks that can specialize in whether it's somebody just doing tint or always just doing the thorough washes before they go into coating, or for the maintenance folks that have a coating and want to come back in while they're alternating going through a tunnel or doing it in their driveway, whatever it may be. We'll do a really comprehensive wash here too. So dedicating some folks to those things, I think, makes a lot of sense as we can specialize a little bit.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Pleasure. I'm glad to have you here.
And we'll go back out to the car for the final report card. Thanks to Steve and Brandon for having me over. They have a great shop. You can see how bright and open it is. As they get more employees, of course, won't be quite as open, but nonetheless, they've got a great shop. Just need a little more lighting, and in that back room where they have their tint and PPF installer, maybe a bit of work there in terms of paint, etc. But other than that, they've done a great job. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, please leave them below. And if you'd like your own garage audit, reach out to Jamie at the House of Rags. We'll see you in the next one.